So hello and welcome. So yeah, this vlog we're going to be taking Emerald to have her bottom blacked. So yeah, Carl's been on a really long day at work, so I've done all the prep. I've emptied the toilets, filled the water, greased the stern gland, warmed the engine up, and I've unplugged the electric and hopefully I've done everything. I think it's here now anyway. See you later. And we're off. So it's sort of late afternoon and Karl's had a really long day at work and we've got to be at Shobnall Marina by tonight really, because we're going into the dry dock first thing tomorrow. Tired?
Yeah, 1 hour.
It's been a long day. How many miles have you done?
I don't know. 8 3/4 hours drive. 4 drops.
So we last had Emerald blacked 2 years ago when we first bought her. Well, she's in dire need of being done again. Right. I don't know whether it's been caused by contamination in the water, because diesel and anything that's spilt in there can cause the blacking to fail, or galvanic corrosion. Although we have got a galvanic isolator on board. But I don't know. I'm kind of wishing we'd had, we'd done it a bit sooner really, because I've been fretting about it. Every time I saw it, you'll see when we're in the dry dock what it was like. It's just around the waterline, it's got quite bad. So we are going to be fighting the light a little bit, I think. As long as we can get through Dallow Lane Lock before it goes dark, we'll be alright. So it's 6:15 at the moment. It goes to dark at 7:15. And I think we've got about an hour before we get to Dallow Lane. Yeah, it's going to be going dark when we're more up tonight. Yeah.
Can't see it.
Is anybody driving that boat? It's a steep. Wow! You might be. It's like fog. I think there
What
was
that soaked in?
I don't know, something wet. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Right in the wrong place. That's a river dove. Gone, but they've not. Oh, that is very low sun. Not my fault.
I haven't had my tea yet.
Got chicken in the oven.
It wasn't raining this morning in Clacton on Sea.
Please? No way! So we have to keep bashing on, because we need to get there. We don't want to be going up in the morning, because... So these guys were sat on a sofa under a bridge. Young lads. Anyway, we've got through Dallow Lane Lock, and it was dark. So when it's pitch black it still looks like. So our friends very kindly came down, who we're sharing the dry dock with. They'd come down earlier, so yeah, it's getting very dark now. It's a lot darker than it looks on here. In fact, it was nearly pitch black. I don't know how the cameras make it look lighter. Any technology, eh? So yeah, we get moored up and Karl can have a good sleep. Grumpy Karl, eh? So we're going to get up early in the morning, ready for work. So the next morning it's quite dull and dreary, a bit foggy. So waiting for the marina to open.
Yeah.
Boatyard.
We're talking marine world, aren't we now? Or narrowboat world.
So when the guys turn up to work, they say, go on, fetch your boat ready.
That one going?
We've just got to get these two out. So they've got this one out, then they've got to get another one out. And then this told our friends to bring their boat up as well.
Going in for diesel.
And then there's another guy turns up for diesel. And it ends up a little bit chaotic. Yeah, and boats, they just don't stay where you want them to. So we get there in the end, drifting about, bobbing about on the water. And then eventually we get to go into the dry dock, which is actually a wet dock just at the moment, so that's got to be pumped out once we get in there.
Can't step off here.
So Emerald's floating in there on her own, but she's being guarded by ropes obviously. And we pull her over to one side and then our friends are going to go on the other side. As they are doing, coming in. All gets sorted out in the end, doesn't it?
Oh.
So this is how they keep the boat away from the side, because obviously we've got to get down the side of the boat. So just put that bar in. And they put the guillotine down to stop the water coming in from the canal, which is always useful when you're blacking a boat. And then they get to start the pump up, which I find extremely interesting. It's an incredible bit of kit it is, what they use to pump the dock out with. So that's the guillotining. I think you call it a guillotine. And yeah, next job is to start this little baby. So what sort of engine's that? Unique. I think.
Nearly.
Here we go.
Come on.
And I've got to tell you, that is extremely loud. I've actually turned the volume down on the video, else it will deafen you. You need ear protectors for that. So that's it. Now the water's been pumped out, and slowly they will be out of the water. The water will go down, and the boats will stay sat on these sleepers that go across. So the last bits of water have been helped out with a brush, and then he'll turn that off with that big paddle wheel, and the rest of it's pumped out by electric.
It's just weird. I know getting on the boat and it's not rocking.
So when longer boats come in, they sit on that sleeper that's right at the back near the entrance. And that used to be the entrance to a lock, believe it or not. So, yeah, we're having the boats jet washed, and it is a really powerful jet wash. We do check the hull as well for us to check if it needs any anodes or any like concerns about the boat, but it's just in dire need of being blacking again. So Karl's going all around the waterline and grinding off any rust. We've only got the dry dock until Monday morning, so time is actually of the essence. So we need to get it done as quick as possible. We don't have time for putting Vectan on like Narrowboat that James built has. Unfortunately, I would like to have it out and go to the extremes that he has. I do love watching James, by the way. I find him quite entertaining and interesting. So yeah, we're grinding away that. Well, Karl is. I do a bit as well, do some rubbing down. So we've got it the best we can, and I've like just getting my hair's slowly going brown. And also, while we're at it, I want to put a red band around the stern of Emerald, which is quite difficult when you in the water. She's got a little dinghy. So yeah, I'll take that up already to put a little bit of colour on the stern of Emerald, and then it's down to doing lots of painting. This is where I get covered. So yeah, I've got my first coat of red on there, and we're getting on with all the paint. I was going to just give it a paint on the waterline on the first day. We ended up doing most of it.
I've not done it yet.
So we're hoping to do 3 full coats.
Need a brush to do that, don't we?
I'll tell you what, it's tiring. But to do it yourself is good because you can make sure you've been really thorough. I'm sure they're thorough when they do it for you. But we've got some nice thick stuff. But then I look up there, look. Think, oh no, I need to paint that now. So that's what I'm going to do. But it is really, really tiring. See, they've got the pipes coming out for the, you know, for the drains, the sinks, etc. That looks better. That looks better. It's not going to get perfect, obviously. So yeah, we're really pleased with how she's looking. And we spent 2 days full on, non-stop, doing things at Emerald. Anodes, I'm kind of wishing we'd perhaps had another couple of them put on, 2 or 4. She's got 6 anodes on. So they said that they'll be okay till next time. But I'm thinking, oh, I wish I'd put some more on now. But if she needs to come out again sooner, she will. Because at the end of the day, we've got to look after the hull, haven't we? Because we won't have a boat. So there she goes. We've done the weed hatch as well. I've not filmed that. I think my hands were so filthy. I got gloves on and everything, but yeah, I was just absolutely ditched. I wish I'd taken a photo. Yeah, it's yeah, I'm quite pleased with what we've done. Now I'm painting the sides, and hopefully it's the quickest job ever. I gave it a light key in and then just basically putting the paint on it. I tell you what, it's turned out just as good as it does when I'm taking loads of time. So there she is, and all ready to go back in the water. Just got to leave it for 24 hours. So we're going to the pub. We're going to have a meal at the Albion, which is owned by Marston's, which is the brewery that's in Burton. And it's a really nice pub. And reasonably priced. So we booked a table, but it looks really quiet. Yeah, they show they show us where to go for the table. Look at that. Doggy bar. That's all the beers they do. Yeah, it's quite a grand place.
Amazing all these old places, isn't it?
All the beer barrels lit up. And now we can relax and wait for tomorrow, where we can get the water back underneath the boats. So here we go. that's it, and they're both floating again, and we're ready to leave the dock. Just got to get this guillotine back out. And that's it, job done. So it's been an experience, I'd say. And would we do it again ourselves? Yeah, I think I would. I'd like to have it out a little bit longer than the 3 days it was out. So we could do a little bit more intricate and treat a bit more of the rust and have a look at the base plate and have it up higher. Because we couldn't get to the base plate. There's debates whether it's worth blacking the base plate. I would like to, have a good look at it. What do you think? We could do the blacking underneath? Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I enjoy making them, so
A bit more that way.
keeps me out of trouble.
Go that way a bit more.
So we're going to call for some diesel and admire the paintwork. And I love the red band it's got on the back. It really finishes the boat off. So yeah, it looks quite smart. Now we're backing out back onto the Trenton Mersey Canal, and we're going to head off home. So, bye bye, Burton on Trent.
You want to check the weed out, so there's no drips.
Weed actually all okay.
So we've got some coal now, because this was actually autumn when we did this. And that hopefully should last us a while through winter. So if you've liked these videos, please like and subscribe. It does make a difference. And we'll catch you next time.
Oh yeah.
And I'll show you what we've bought, if you don't already know.
Like food.
It's definitely a narrowboat accessory what we've got. So you take care and see you soon. Bye.